What's up, guys? So I'm going to pretty much be showing you how to do a drift tune on pretty much any of the Forzas. I'm going to be using Forza 4 in this example because why not? I need to turn my TV down because I know a lot of people are going to get mad because of that echo. So pretty much I'm going to show you how to do a decent drift build for a beginner. So what you're going to want to do is select a good drift car, and I would go with something a little bit of a lower of a horsepower. So I'm just going to use the Nissan 240SX for an example because it's really good for beginning on drifting. Cars by cars. It's also very cheap. So pretty much, let's see, and the Nissan 240 I think is almost in every Forza. The only Forza that this tutorial is going to work for is the Forza Horizon, the 1, because it doesn't have tuning, and Forza Horizon 2 for the Xbox 360. But all the other ones will work. So Forza 4 will, Forza 5 will, Forza 6 will, Forza Horizon 2 for the Xbox One will, and yeah. So we're going to go ahead and build this 240. You could put a different engine in it. Just know if you put a different engine in it, I would recommend not doing as much horsepower as you can, because for a beginner it's kind of hard to drift in a very high horsepower car. So what you want to do is, I'm going to keep the stock engine in this, which is the 155 horsepower, whatever kind of engine it is. You can also go for the S15 engine, but for a beginner, I think this is a good engine. Go ahead and slap a turbo on there, and it should be already rear wheel. Yeah, it's already rear wheel drive. So after that, go ahead and go to your engine, max this out. And front, we're going to leave stock. And if you have a high horsepower car, it's good to go to either street compound or sport compound. If it's over 1,000, go sport. Under 700, 800, go to street. And then for this, I really cannot stand that not being a big fat fart exhaust or a fart can. So we're going to go ahead and put a fart can on it. And that should be good. So let's go ahead and head to the track and go ahead and go to test drive mode so you can tune it. Alright, so we've got the car on the track. It's probably not going to drift very good stock, so I would recommend go ahead and putting some upgrades to it. So since you have the maxed out transmission and all that, you're going to be able to tune pretty much everything. In fact, I think you can, except for the aero, because I don't have a spoiler on here. That doesn't really matter. So tire pressure, I usually leave stock. I might put rear at about 50 or 45-ish, and then I'll leave the front stock. Acceleration or speed, I would just move this up to about halfway or midway to where there's enough acceleration to get you at least into fourth or third. Alignment, I do 2.5 and 3. Sometimes I'll do 3.5 and 3, and I think I'm just going to do that. Front caster, you're going to leave the toe alone. Front caster needs to go to low. Anti-roll bar, I'm just going to put it on stiff for 30 and 30. Ride height needs to be slammed because low life. Stiffen up the front suspension, loosen up the back just a tad. Damping, I'm just going to leave that stock. Aero, stock. And then for your braking, you got to go to pressure and put it at 200%. Acceleration and deceleration need to be maxed out so you have that good e-brake. I'm not going to go into detail on how to use the controller because it's really easy to find out, but I am using clutch, so this might be a little bit different. But I'm going to go ahead and test it out. I drifted in the cockpit for some reason. This car should slide pretty good. Go ahead and cruise on that here. Oh, it's nice. But for the lower horsepower, it's a lot easier to get it out. Alright, so now that I've got the controller camera on, I'm pretty much going to show you some of the stuff that I do. So here's my clutch right here, my e-brake is A, and then of course the shift up is there, shift down is there. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead and restart this so I can get on that first corner. What you want to do for these, especially for the lower horsepower, is if you're going at a high speed into the corner, then you need to e-brake and just floor it and lean it out. But what I'm going to do is just go in, and I would use this track if you're on Forza 4 to practice on and just practice this corner. But I'm going into third, fourth gear, cruising at 70 miles an hour, and I'm just going to pop the clutch and then counter steer it. Not changing gears or anything. And that's enough to get you past that first corner. So I think it works pretty well. And then of course I'm going to crash right there because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, pretty much just use that corner and it works very well for this. So what I would recommend doing next is just trying to do it on different corners or trying to do it in reverse. My brother in the background being an idiot. But if you're going in at a high speed, which is what I'm going to do next for this example, yeah, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and reverse it. And this is if you're like coming in on a big straightaway. You should be able to time when it's good for... Ooh, that backfired at. You should be able to time when it's good for you to go ahead and start e-braking. Or at least I know I can. But what I do, it's going to be kind of hard to see the controller. So I'm going in at about 100 miles an hour. E-brake all the way through and then let go. Ooh, yeah, I messed up and went to third. But fourth gear is a good drift gear for this tune. I'm used to the high horsepower car, so I'm not doing very well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully this helped. If you got any questions, put it in the description. And I will definitely make sure I check that out. So thanks for watching. Have fun trying to drift.